Hey, this is Mike Flair, and bingo, you're watching CTM Sports. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and continue watching. Bottom line, bingo. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Today is the day.
CTM Sports. Yeah, CTM Sports, college football, baby. And,
Week 1, start.
And we got to start off with our boy, Coach Prime, baby. Colorado. Let's check out the highlights real quick before we get into it. Man, shout out to Shador, man. He did pretty good, man. And see here, man, he threw it to the, I think it was a running back. This was actually a nice little play with that linebacker. He was supposed to cover the and run it back. Instead of covering him, he came down. He threw it over his head.
In all the wrong places.
Yeah. Good pick by is that a safety or linebacker? I don't know. It's like sounded by the number, it looked like a linebacker, but yeah, probably a safety. That was pretty good play. Man, Shador was slinging that thing though, man. He was actually throwing it. You know, he wasn't like, you know, some quarterbacks, man, they can't really throw the ball like that. He was winging that thing. He was throwing some good deep balls too. Yeah, that was a good throw, man. And, you know, it was wide open, but he threw some tight, over the shoulder, like cornerback shoulder into the receiver hand ball too.
Yeah. They
got some studs, man. I don't know how he did. He pulled it off with I guess he did like with that transfer portal, man. He got some studs on that team though, man.
Yes, sir.
So shout out to Prime, man. He got him playing, man. Because you know if he would have lost this game, they would have been hating like a mug.
The season going downhill.
Now they just wait on him to lose. The next game he lose, they try to save him when he lose. See, I told you, it was just a fluke. Man, but shout out to Coach Prime, man. Overcoming the hate. Because they, after the game, he told somebody, you believe now? Because I saw that stuff you was writing about me. You believe now? Oh, yeah, he broke on this one. Yeah, he took a screen, man. He took that thing to the house, man.
Oh, yes, sir.
Boy, that D lineman ain't got a chance. 97. He just don't want to get caught on tape giving up though.
Yeah, you can't give up.
Travis Hunter got that pick, baby. Playing both sides of the ball. Nigga receiving the ball and catching picks. Wish he would have got a touchdown. He probably get one next game though. But yeah, man.
And they got some big plays, but they look fundamentally sound. That's the over the shoulder you was talking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was pretty good, man. Let me check out the stats real quick.
They seem crisp. They seem very crisp and confident as well.
So when you go look at their stats, she had like 90 rating. Wow. 510 yards, man. Wow. 4 TDs, 10 yards a pass. That's what's up.
Yeah, man, that look good. I mean, like
Wilkerson, 13
38 out of 47 passes.
Yeah, that ain't bad, man. You know, he been hanging out with Tom Brady too, man. So that's what's up. Dylan Edwards, yeah, he was getting that thing, and I think he was the one that caught that deep ball, man. It's pretty good.
And it's pretty good. You know what I mean? He had a lot of targets.
And the thing is, I don't even think they really got like a fully overmanned roster. I think they still kind of undermanned a little bit, and they still, you know, came through and beat them though. I think they defense got to tighten up a little bit. I think that's what he said too in the press conference. I think once you get the defense kind of figured out, they was kind of dialing in some stuff. Like they tried to do an all-out blitz, and that linebacker, he came through the middle gap. I think that's the B gap. But he didn't get there quick enough, and he kind of quarterback got the ball off and threw a touchdown one time. It's stuff like that I think they got to tighten up on. And I think they'll be in a better position. So I want to watch some of the highlights of this game. I know this is going to suck for some people from Arkansas State, but this is something we got to talk about, though, man. Like, when you play these schools, the talent that they have versus the talent that you have is overwhelming. Like we said, they bench players could probably start for Arkansas State. That's not even getting in the game. Could probably go to Arkansas State and start.
They get better recruits. They got better depth.
Better weight room. You know what I'm saying? Facilities. All of that. I mean, these dudes probably don't even have to go out to eat. They probably got a cafeteria, full staff. You know what I'm saying? In Oklahoma, man. And I'm pretty sure a lot of times when you play these small colleges, the skill positions probably could be close, like cornerbacks and safety and stuff like that. But I think like the offensive line, defensive line, that's a difference. Running backs, like we said, sometimes they running back may be big as they D-line, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
muscle-wise, you know what I'm saying? That's a difference. Man, that talent level is crazy, man, you know what I'm saying? Because this quarterback, he don't look that good. The quarterback, they got a lot of fast guys at receiver and stuff. That's what people don't realize in college. Usually there's a lot of smaller, fast dudes in college that be getting the ball like this dude, man. He seemed fast in college, but in the NFL, he probably won't look that fast with everybody on the field fast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and another thing is like people, downplay the line, offensive line, defensive line, but controlling the line of scrimmage can win you the whole game. If you can push around their defensive line with your offensive line and vice versa, you can't score any points. If their defense isn't in your backfield every
good
time.
Tackle from Arkansas State, good tackle though. That's a good tackle. But yeah, for sure. And that's something like people got to realize. Their talent level is something crazy, man. And
the proof is in the pudding. I mean, you gotta. Sometimes what you see is what you get.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find that Tennessee game, man. I don't know who that dude is, but is it Joe Milton III? He gonna be pretty good too. Yeah, I don't know who that quarterback is, man, but yeah, he was balling though. It was pretty good. But I thought he had a passing touchdown, but I guess all his touchdowns came from rushing though, but getting out that pocket.
You gotta take what they give you sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. You do gotta take what they give you. People don't realize too, when you get in the 20-yard line, it's hard to throw a touchdown pass. You gotta be precision. You can't just be throwing it, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody look open, but they not like that. You just depend on who you playing against. Because a good team run that cover too.
And you playing against 20-yard line. Throw in the end zone on the 5-yard line.
Boy.
They zone can cover the whole end zone. And everything you throwing straight into it.
Yeah, the quarterback, he took off running right here. Yeah. He's not even that fast, but yeah, he took off, man. He's like, forget that.
Sometimes it's my angle,
Yeah. So we got the orange dreads, man, with the orange jersey, man. You got to kill him. Man, I wonder, I was like get a college player like at this level to interview dudes, like how is it on campus for these dudes, man? Especially when you win and you balling, the next day you go back to campus, man, do the teachers be like, man, you ain't got to do no work today, man.
Well, definitely back in the old days, but
I don't think we're too far from it though.
Well, some schools are real football schools, and then some schools are not. You know what I mean? They're not really focused. You know what I mean? Maybe they got a baseball program that's just as big, or things like that.
Yeah, but like Tennessee.
Yeah.
I wish Euler had a football team. That'd actually be pretty cool, but I don't think they could afford it. It'd be expensive probably, but
I think they can afford the players, but they have a field that you can really use.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's easy to kind of sometimes to build a basketball, on like a little arena, because you can do so many things with it.
Yeah. So what do you think about, what's the name? I seen this pop up, Trey Lance. They traded him to the Cowboys, San Francisco.
They just,
you think that something?
They said he didn't get along with the coach. Like, what is this man doing to the coach where you want to trade a guy that's so young and it got so much upside? You draft him because of his upside. You didn't really want him. I don't think they wanted him to play now, but when they traded Jimmy G, I thought they was kind of putting confidence in him. So I don't really understand.
I think he got injured too much, and I think with their Shanahan offense, when they seen that dude Purdy, or whatever his name was, he's a cheaper guy. You know what I'm saying? Like if he can run the bootleg like we want him to, and we get him for a cheaper cost, why not just go with him?
But then how does that make sense for Dallas? I mean, you got Dak, right? And then
I think that
and then it's like a balloon payment. Like when they got Trey Lance, like he got a first round bonus. So like I think in 2 years his salary is going to kind of balloon up.
I think that after 2 years though, he got to sign. They got to re-sign him though.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like, did they get him for his expiring contract in 2 years, or did they get him in case Dak don't, you know, saying don't get them to the Super Bowl or don't see any results? Then they go with Trey Lance. I don't know. That's gonna be interesting to see what they do with him, but maybe he can use this time to get healthy though. You know what I'm saying? To really work on himself. Maybe get his body right so he can stay healthy, because he got nicked up a lot in San Francisco too. That's another thing too. But man, if he can't play it, go ahead.
Dak to stay healthy as well. But like,
yeah.
what you get like a young guy? I think was like Trey. How old is Trey? Like 21 or something like that. Only 26 or 27 or something like that.
Yeah, man. If you can't play in the Shanahan offense though, man, it's kind of sad, man. If you can't make it in the Shanahan offense, you know, said how you gonna make it this what's the name offense, man? When he had Favre and Rodgers in there, man. I just want to know, can he really stand up in the pocket and pass the ball, or does he just want to be like a running quarterback? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I want to see, but he never really, I don't know if he just didn't get that chance, San Francisco, because offensive line, I don't know. But that's why it's important what team you get drafted to, man.
Very important. I think he'll be pretty good. I mean, I want a quarterback to be able to move. I want to roll a pocket, run bootlegs, you know, have a different dimension in the running game with the fakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you got to throw the ball first.
I think they thought he was going to be like Kaepernick, where he could throw the ball just enough. Because, I mean, Kaepernick, it ain't like he was Joe Montana and nothing like that, but he could throw the ball just enough, but he had them wheels, though. You try to sack him if you want to. I got these wheels for you.
Yep.
So, I got to pick one for you, man. Marshall Faulk or LaDanian Tomlinson?
I love, Marshall Faulk, the way he plays, catching balls out the backfield. But I'm going with LT for sure.
I'm going to go with Marshall Faulk, man.
I'm going with speed, strength, just a really pure runner with the moves, strength. One of the best stiff arms in football, and he catches a good ball out of the backfield as well. So if it would have been another running back, I would have had to go if you said Eddie George or somebody like that, I would have definitely went Marshall Faulk.
They both was almost the same kind of back as far as what they did.
That's what makes it so hard.
But Marshall Faulk, man, dude, man. When I was watching, somebody did like a Hall of Fame reel on him. I was just watching. I forgot how cold he was, especially
he was just slick. He was a slick guy.
I forgot he played with Peyton Manning. I thought he left when Peyton Manning came. That's why they traded him. But man, he played with Peyton Manning. He was killing in the stretch. We was running the stretch, running.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to the greatest show on turf, though, man, boy, that changed the game, man.
Something different in football to have that type of running back. All the receivers, Kurt Warner doing what he was doing.
Yeah, then Dick Vermeil being your coach. Man. Yeah.
But you never trade a back like LaDanian Tomlinson, like when he was doing his thing. Yeah, I just got to go.
I just think the Chargers, man, I don't know why. It's like they just never could build that team around LT. Like the defense was kind of he was sketchy. You know what I'm saying? And by the time they started getting defensive players in there, LT, I think he had almost left, but he was just older by that point. You know what I'm saying? Because with Sean Merriman, was he there when LT was there? I don't know.
Yeah. So they had Phillip Rivers, right? No. They had Drew Brees was playing.
They traded him, because they had Phillip Rivers. Just when they traded him, because they had to figure out, are we gonna pay this guy? Or are we gonna go with Phillip Rivers? Then he hurt his at the end of the year, he hurt his shoulder. What you call it? The clavicle? No, the clavicle or the little bone right there in the shoulder. Remember, and then they traded him because he got injured, and then he went to the Saints. That's a whole nother story,
and then he won the Super Bowl, and then was in MVP a couple of times.
Yeah.
So after they think that you run out of gas as a quarterback, you can't have new life. But
because I think the Rams were. Before they traded him, the Rams was okay, but it seemed like when Marshall Faulk got there, they just went to a whole nother level, man.
Yeah, they Kurt Warner was bagging groceries. You know what I mean? He was arena football. He was playing arena football.
Yeah.
And then he came in here. He's the only one that made the transition from arena to like the NFL, and he just did something amazing with that offense. That just it was unheard of.
He had a good release. He had a really good release too, man. It was like a weird kind of little quick release, but it worked.
He was playing in that box on arena, so everything happened faster. You know.
Yeah, you're right. That's actually perfect. The intersection. Yeah, the intersection of him and Dick Vermeil and Marshall Faulk. Then he had 3 receivers: Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce,
and Isaiah King.
Yeah, Isaac King. Yeah.
That was just amazingly a time in football to kind of, but it didn't seem like the Chargers ever had everything right at the same time.
No. I think it's front office.
Julio Gates, and you know what I mean. It just didn't work out.
I think people though don't realize how much the front office is really important when building a team. You know what I'm saying? But they blame the players. They never look at the front office like, wait a minute, you see he put this garbage around this dude, man. I mean, I think it was their defense though. I think the offense was good. It was their freaking defense though. But they only had like Quinn Jammer at one time, but did they have any safeties at that time? Y'all couldn't even tell you they safety that played for him. You know what I'm saying?
Then they traded Rodney Harrison to the Patriots. You know what I mean? He won a couple of Super Bowls. It's just really hard to win a Super Bowl. You think about all the players the Chargers had at that time, or you think even with the St. Louis Rams with the greatest show on turf, you would think they won 3 or 4 Super Bowls with that offense, but they just kind of won one. And you got to put it together for 1 year. And with LT and the Chargers, they never got it together that whole year. Yeah, and that's just how hard football is, and how much competition.
And that's what the time when the running back really was valued. That probably was like 80% of your offense, the running game.
Yeah, and that's one person.
That's why I was in Marshall Faulk, man. He used to be catch the ball, man, running traffic situations to get out of it like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it just depends on what you want for your offense. But yeah, I'm gonna go Marshall Faulk. I like LT too. LT was cold too. He used to do the little flip, flick the ball.
He
probably had the best lateral movement LT that you probably ever see. Probably next to Barry Sanders, as far as being like stopping and going and shifting while he going fast without blowing out your MCLs. That's like some freakish kind of stuff, man.
You know, then was strong when you actually hit him, you know. So
yeah.
That was crazy. And then like separation, speed, you know what I mean? It was just
So what you think?
The great players that never won Super Bowls is crazy to me sometimes.
Oh yeah. Because that's on their team, but man, it don't mean that their team gonna win just because they're great though. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think about the best football team ever didn't win like the Patriots when they had Randy Moss and they didn't win the Super Bowl. That was crazy.
Yeah, the Giants.
I'm putting that team against anybody except the Giants, I guess. But
yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I don't know. Was the defense better? I mean, the Giants. I don't know. Man, that was crazy.
It was their D line.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Just get in front of Randy Moss and like do speed bumps and stuff like that, and we can get to Tom Brady before you can get the ball to Randy Moss, and that's what they did.
Man,
because
Randy Moss was the dude, man.
I would have almost guaranteed that Super Bowl, but that D line was just shredding those guys.
Yeah.
So I mean,
this is what I like about college too, man. Like the speed guys is like fast. Like you could tell, like this dude is insanely fast. Like they throw a screen and he take that thing to the house on the sideline. You see so much of that in college. NFL, you don't see that as much. You'll get knocked out trying to run screens. Like they're gonna knock you out, man.
And friends like I used to watch Santana Moss.
Oh my God.
In Miami, like catch a screen, dart around and take it to the house. You know what I mean? And they did that a couple times in Washington, but it didn't work out the same.
What's taking Florida State so long? I don't know if they're gonna wait a couple years, but Man, they're gonna have to own up and just go ahead and pay Prime and just go ahead and bring Deion to Florida State, bro. I don't think they realize if they brought him to Florida State, they probably would have so much in-house talent in Florida alone if they brought him there. Dude probably have a track team on defense, bro. Probably be running the 100-yard dash, man. You couldn't. But one day we'll see. I think they're gonna end up getting him, man. I think they're trying to wait around, but I think they're gonna end up getting him though.
I think he's gonna do 3 years probably at Colorado.
Yeah. Let his son graduate, get drafted. Probably let his son, graduate and get drafted or something like that.
Then Florida State need to be knocking down his door.
Boy, Florida State or Miami, one of them, man.
I mean, because that's where you want to coach.
Yeah. So what do you think about this? You seen the James Harden stuff, man? He called a GM a liar. He called Daryl Morey a liar. He called a GM.
And that's gonna work out really good for him.
Yeah, and it's like he's trying his best. Like I said this on one of the other sports ones I did. He's trying his best to get up out of there. But this is the thing that I think that's not smart on his part, right? He was able to be a free agent this year, but for some reason he signed as a player option for $32 million, and he thought that Daryl Morey was going to trade him. That's a bad way to look at it. But I think because he didn't get no other offer from other teams, he had to go back and sign it because he couldn't turn down that kind of money because he wasn't going to get that kind of money back in the market if he went back to being a free agent. But he messed himself up, though, by quitting on the team, though, in the playoffs and stuff. So it's like, dude, be accountable, man. I mean...
Some players, they get stuck on the team for 10, 13 years.
Boy.
But what does he want? He's been to different teams. They're surrounding him with different people. It just don't work.
Yeah, so I don't know.
The denominator is him. He's in all these situations. He's in all these different teams, surrounded by different kinds of talent. Ones where you get equal talent, ones where you're the best person. You know what I mean? So I don't understand what.
Man, they could have went to the championship. If he would have played to his potential, they could have went to the championship 76ers. But I think he was mad because he wasn't the man, though. He kind of one of them dudes. If it's not my way, I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
But he's been in situations where he was the man. He didn't win that situation. Now we got better talent around you. Now you mad because you not the most talented. You know what I mean? I don't understand what he's looking for. Does he want the money? Does he want the ring? Does he want a scoring title? What does this man actually want?
I think
what motivates him?
If he goes to LA, that wouldn't be good for dude to go to LA, man. I know he want to go to the Clippers, but I don't think it'd be good for him to go to LA, man. Cause he gonna party, man. He gonna be kicking it with the Kardashians or something, man. He gonna do something stupid, man.
Ugh.
Cause he go kick it, man, in LA too, man. What? Yeah, that wouldn't be good, man. So, I'll talk about this, man. This will be our last topic. We get up out of here. Can I make this full screen? Let me see. All right, let's do that. It says former Arizona Cardinals head coach and current San Francisco 49 defensive coordinator Steve Wilks reportedly testified that a number of team executives, including himself, were given burner phones in Arizona to communicate with Steve Keim when the former general manager was suspended during the 2018 season. Sound like he blew the whistle, man. What you think, man? He said he was given a burner phone to talk to like a suspended GM. My thing is like, people think this is like something crazy. I'm pretty sure this happens all the time with those executives in front offices, man. I mean, I would bet you if most people could afford to have a burner phone, they would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, especially because when you're dealing with this amount of money, professional sports, so that's already a felony if you do some collusion, then you do something shady, right? So they give you a burner phone. So when they check the phone records, I never called him. I don't know who number that is. You know what I mean? Right. But they make you look suspicious. It's the number you don't know, but you talk to him for 30 minutes.
Boy, for real.
You know what I mean? So
they don't think about that detail stuff like that. Like, hey, it's a number you don't know, Yeah, but you're on the phone an hour and 45 though, right? Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You can
He
tell
ain't selling crock pot. Yeah.
Exactly.
He's selling me crock pot products.
Yeah.
There was a dude on Vlad TV. I forgot that dude's name. It was a dude. Was a white guy. He was caught busted for selling like marijuana. But he said one of the time they got busted. Right, they went to the warehouse. No, they went to the warehouse to pick it up, and he said that if they would have just waited like another 5 or 10 minutes, they would have made it back to their headquarters. But he said they didn't because they was in like U-Haul truck, like moving trucks, not U-Haul trucks, but moving trucks. And he said when they got pulled over, they busted them, but the lawyer said, "Did y'all open up the boxes? Did y'all do they?" Like, no. He's like, "Oh, y'all finna get up out of this then, because if y'all didn't open the box, how could y'all know what was in there?"
What was in there?
And he said they proved in the court they didn't open the boxes. He said there was a moving company. They was moving furniture for their girlfriend. That's the same thing with these executives, man. They be trying to get away with all kind of stuff, man.
I didn't open the box. I didn't see. I talked to him, but I don't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, I think that's what they know. They be talking to players and stuff like, "You want to be a free agent, man? You know, saying you come to our team, hit them up on the burner phone. Don't worry about who this is, but just let you know, we got an extra 30 million.
You got a place. You got a place here in Denver.
Yeah, exactly. This is a birdie from the sky. Let's let you know.
He's like, who am I talking to? You know what I mean? Just a faithful Bronco.
Exactly. So, but yeah, man, stuff happen all the time, man.
They talking to each other. Don't sign him. That's my player. Don't sign him, or this and that.
Or NFL team. A source says that Kyler Murray needs to study harder, or something like that. That's the team saying that, bro. They're like somebody leaking that out, man.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Or when it's time for them to renegotiate, like with Lamar Jackson, just saying some outlandish stuff, man.
He says his ankle won't be ready.
Boy.
Who said? Inside reports say.
That's why Shannon Sharp was saying you gotta have. It's better to have an agent, because when you go in there and negotiate, you go here. They say some of the craziest stuff, and the lawyer buffer that. I mean, your agent buffer that from you, so you don't have to deal with that, man. Because they're gonna try everything in their power not to pay you full price, man. It's just how it works. That's how business works. Because we do the same thing. I mean, man, if you can get a Big Mac for $2, who wouldn't get a Big Mac for $2 versus pay like $9?
I'm gonna use the coupon, and then like people who start their own business, they're like, well, why they pay McDonald's full price, but they don't pay me price? They try to haggle the price. People try to haggle the price of everything. Everything's negotiable. When people go get a job, when they doing on their interview, they want to haggle the price to get them paid the most. So
yeah, it depends.
You know what I mean? You don't just stuff like like Gucci probably don't haggle. You know what I mean? But
swap meet Gucci probably do. But,
exactly. It's like, okay, can I get this for that? You know what I mean? It's a swap meet. We know where we are. Like, I'm buying a shirt off the back of a truck. I know where I am, so I'm gonna kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Even when I look on Facebook Marketplace, I never try to offer full price for anything. If somebody's selling something for $100, I'm probably gonna say, let me give you $40 for it. They say, well, let's do $50. Cool. I didn't want to give you $100. So,
and coming on it, like, so when you see something on Marketplace, yard sale, do you go and pay the price they're asking for, or do you make an offer? I wonder what the percentages of people's like, well, I just buy what they sell it for. You know what I mean? I don't want to see broke.
Yeah, it was this dude. I bought this Ego, the battery powered weed trimmer. I think he wanted like 80 for it, and I said, let me give you 30 for it. And he was like 45. I said, I'll give you 40 at lunch today. They said, yeah, come get it. Man, it's a $300 weed eater, man. I was like, 40? And he stayed over there in that St. Charles neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
So, it ain't like, I'm going to, in the hood to buy this, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got to take the thing with me, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice neighborhood. So he actually had a battery powered lawnmower. I didn't want to offer, I didn't want that. But
how much you want?
He wanted 200, but I probably could offer him like 100 because he said he was moving. And he was trying to get rid of it. He probably take 100, maybe take 80 for it. But It was sitting in the garage too. I thought about it. I was like, nah, I don't need no battery-powered lawnmower. When you use a riding lawnmower for so long, you just don't want to do push mowers no more, man. See, them jokers is long. I wish I could get the battery power with a 0 turn. But can't afford that right now. I wish. One day. But yeah, guys, let us know, man, what you think about the sports, man. Think about Coach Prime. What you think about any other college football games? Because football here, NFL about to start here in another couple of weeks or something like that?
Comment your favorite college team.
Yeah. Comment your favorite college team. Let us know, man, who you got pride for. Because I know Arkansas played, at War Memorial? Did you get a chance to see that? Any other tailgate?
I didn't see it, but Lil Nick went. Shout out.
Oh, that was up. But yeah, man, I think I was cutting grass. I was doing all kind of other stuff, man. So,
take care of the home field.
Take care of the home field. But yeah, guys, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. And we're finna get ready and sign out. Don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the CTMTV channel. Help us reach 1K. Anything you want to say before we sign out, bro? Hey, this is Mike Flair. And bingo, you're watching CTM Sports. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and continue watching. Bottom line, bingo.